Hitting rewind back to last Thursday, Class 2A and 3A kicked off the state basketball finals in Hot Springs. For 3A girls, Lamar came into the matchup having been state runner-ups the past 2 seasons, while Dover had the chance to finish their season unbeaten at 35-0. For 3A boys, it was Melbourne's first state title appearance since 2009. Meanwhile, Osceola has won it all twice in the last 5 seasons. Here's how everything played out. State championship on the line. Lamar and Dover are the last 2 standing for the 3A girls title. Lady Pirates driving in the paint, no good. Kenzie McCrotty grabs one of her 11 rebounds and the putback. She then outlets to Lily Jo Titsworth, who spins and gets it to fall. Dover trails by 1. On the other side, Kaylee Long's hook shot is pure. And with 5 seconds left, Corey Sanders quickly dishes to Macy Davidson for 2 more at the buzzer. Lamar up 5 at the break. The game resumed and Corey Sanders shows off the handles. Step back, you don't know her like that. 29 points, 6 boards, and 5 steals for the senior. Dover keeping pace, thanks to another layup by Lily Jo. Lamar led by 3 heading into the 4th, and then Emma Bailey took over. Hits a 3, drives inside for the and one, 21 points and 7 boards for the senior guard. Lady Pirates tried their best to not fall behind, getting 2 more from Elle Morrow and a coast-to-coast lay-in from Katie Keister. But Lamar was dominant in the final quarter, outscoring Dover 28-18 as the Lady Warriors captured their first state title since 1991, winning 65-52.
I couldn't be more blessed to share this opportunity with the best teammates, the best coach. It's just incredible. Like, the feeling is just, you can't even put it into words. Like, it's just amazing. Like, I'm so beyond blessed.
We'll talk about it forever. You know, to come up short a couple times, I joked with my wife this morning. I'm like, listen, if I go 0-3, can I still come home this afternoon? She said yes. There was a little doubt in her eye, though. I told them in the locker room they're going to hang the banner in a different place in that gym, and they can come back 20 years from now and we'll celebrate it.
And lastly, Osceola and Melbourne suited up to decide the 3A boys state crown. Bearcats up 1 in the second quarter. Kick out to Kale Caraway for 3. You bet. Seminoles running off of a steal. Maurice Washington finds Jeremiah Jacobs in the paint for 2. Swiper, no swiping. Another steal for the Noles. Leads to Tyler Bell going airborne for the 2-handed lay-in. Down the floor, Tanner Williams goes on a solo mission. The drive, hangs, hits, and 1. He's fired up. Melbourne led 26-22 at halftime. The Bearcats' lead, though, would not hold. The Seminoles forced 23 turnovers, leading Osceola back to the promised land, winning 57-53, the 8th state title in program history. And lastly, in 2A, history would be made in the girls' final, as Izard County and Barton had never played in a state championship game until last Thursday. As for the 2A boys' final, Tuckerman clinched their first state final in 5 years, sought out their first state title since 2019, while East Poinsett County came in as the reigning 2A champs, seeking to go back-to-back for the first time since 2011-2012. This year's state final started with the 2A girls title game between Barton and Izard County. Lady Bears trailed by 1 at half, but in the second, Demaya Wilson caught fire from downtown. Back-to-back threes to put Barton up 5. The Cougars defense turned it up a notch. Trapping Wilson causes the overthrow down the court. Mackenzie Yancey races ahead for an easy layup. She led Izard with 19 points. Next, Tinley Bailey shoots the short jumper to tie the game at 50. Bailey had an 18-12 double-double. In the 4th, Wilson didn't let up. She was the Bears' offense, scoring 38 points. But Izard County had a plethora of weapons. Quinn Johnson gets the and 1. She did it all with 18 points, 9 boards, and 7 assists. Bears kept it close as Zaria Smith banks it in to cut the deficit down to 3. But Izard County made clutch free throws to close this one out as they go on to win 72-66 for the Lady Cougars' first ever state title.
It's crazy, honestly. I've always dreamed of it, so it's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
They can't talk down to us anymore, so.
Yep. Got something to rub in their face.
Yeah.
Next up, reigning 2A champion East Poinsett County faced off against Tuckerman. Warriors started their attack from outside. Tyrus Reel with the corner store tray ball. At the other end, Amari Neal feeds a dime inside to Zach Church, who double clutches on the finish. Fast break opportunity for EPC in the second quarter. Jacob Gaines' touchdown pass to Quincy Perry is right on target and good. EPC led 25-17 at the break. In the fourth, Warriors up by 13, but the Bulldogs rally late. Jordan Watson gets in the passing lanes for the steal and 2 to cut the deficit down to 9. But the Warriors had an unstoppable force inside with Ashton Reel, who had a game-high 18 points. Amari Neal somehow finds Andrew King for the assist later, but EPC's 32 points in the paint were just too much to overcome as the Warriors go back-to-back for the first time since 2011-2012, winning 43-30.
You know, it feels good. Like, most people don't get this chance to go back twice, and it only happened one time in APC history. So hopefully we can get a third one.
I just tell them win with class. That's it. Win with class. And I've always told them to expect to win.
Here are scores from the other games. Farmington girls won their third consecutive state title despite moving up to Class 5A this season, while the Fort Smith Northside Lady Bears captured their program's 9th state crown, beating Fayetteville. And in the 1A finals, Westside girls grabbed their first state title victory since 1995, and despite being held without a field goal for the final 3 minutes, Earl boys held off defending champion Mark Tree's late rally to secure the Bulldogs' 11th state title in school history, first since 2018. Congratulations to the state champs and runner-ups. Plenty of talent returning to several squads next season.